Here is draw a square of area 16. It has to be a square. So most of you did length and width of 4, didn't you? So you did 4 centimeters down, 4 centimeters across, and most people got that answer full marks. Next one we did was, I think most people went for 2 and 6, but some people also went for 3 and 4. So that's 2 centimeters by 6 centimeters, and then the other one is 3 by 4, which is, I'll do it like that. Is that okay? And once again, there are 2 rectangles that have an area of 12. So most people are on full marks. Now, the next one tripped a lot of people up. An area of 7. Would you all agree 7 is half of 14? So any 2 numbers that multiply to give me 14 really is what I'm looking for here. So I think a good one was, somebody did 7 by 2. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 2? Okay. So that's a triangle 7 by 2. Some people tried 3.5 by 4. Because what's 3.5 multiplied by 4? Anybody know? 3.5 multiplied by 4 is 14. So you can do it like this. You can do 3.5. Most of you didn't do 3.5 properly though, I'm afraid. And there you go. That's 3.5 and 4. Now the interesting thing is the 3.5 doesn't have to be at the side. So as an example, if I move the 3.5 inwards, like this, you can actually make it like this as well. It's just the height has to be 3.5, that's all. Everybody happy with that? So any way of doing it, something like that. And that's 4 on the bottom and 3.5. So I got you 15, 5, 5, and 5, okay? Now let's move on to the next one. We have a rectangle and I want to find the area of the rectangle. 25 meters multiplied by 50 meters is 1,250 meters squared. You have to put down meters squared for all 5 marks. Find the perimeter, okay? When you get full marks here, the perimeter. You're just going to add up all 5 sides. You're going to do 25 plus 50 and another 25 plus 50. Did we all get 150? 150? Okay, that's add 4 numbers together. Alright. Now, this way you're writing over your test and fixing stuff, right? Alright. Now guys, this one here. Now, what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to break up into 2 sections. Section 1 or section A is a rectangle. The rectangle is 25 meters long, 25 meters in length, and 20 wide. Ever see the 20? And then I do 25 multiplied by 20 and I get 500. Then I have area B, which is oddly enough a triangle. But this triangle is actually half the size of rectangle A, because it's a half of 20 multiplied by 25, which is actually 250, and combined they're 750. But I didn't get full marks. Can anybody explain why? Meters squared. Are we okay, guys? Now, I told you not to bother with this one, that it wasn't on your course so far, but what you do know is that E to F is 32. And all we got to do from here is we just got to add all the sides together. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 plus 25, 85. 85 plus 32, 117 meters. Is that right, everybody so far? Okay. Now, let's move on to the next one. Okay, I think this one went reasonably well. A Gaelic pitch is bigger than a rugby pitch. So if you ever see a rugby game being played in Croke Park, what you'll notice is a lot of extra pitch space, because quite simply put, the Gaelic pitch is a lot bigger. So here's what we do. First things first, area of the GAA pitch. Well, we're going to do 90 by 145. Is that alright? Did everybody get 13,050 meters squared? The next one is 70 multiplied by 120, because that's the size of a rugby pitch. And I believe most of us got 8,400 meters squared. And then what we do next is the answer of the Gaelic pitch. Take away the answer of the rugby pitch. Tells us how much bigger the Gaelic pitch is than the rugby pitch. 4,650 meters squared. Because we just took them away from each other. Alright. Okay, guys. Now, gently looking. 2 extensions. The extension is the shaded part. Everybody see it? The extension is the dark part. So it's 6 multiplied by 4. 24 meters squared. So 6 multiplied by 4. 24 meters squared. Now the next one, however. Okay. Can anybody tell me the length of this yellow part here? No. It's 7 take away 3, which is 4. And now it's 6 multiplied by 4, but you have to half your answer, because it's not a rectangle, it's a triangle. So 6 multiplied by 4 divided by 2? 12. Okay. So this part here is 12. But what about this little part down here? Well, what's 9 take away 6? 3. 2 times 3 divided by 2? Also 3. 12 plus 3? 15. Our next one's 15 meters squared. Everybody happy enough with that? Which one's bigger? Well, plan 1 is bigger, because it's 24 compared to 15. And I'll just do 24 take away 15, which is 9 meters squared. Question, the hardest one. Okie dokes. Guys, quiet please. Okay, volume. 13 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 6. What did we get? What? 624 centimeters cubed. Alright. Now, show that they have the same volume. Okay, no hassle whatsoever. 32 multiplied by 30 multiplied by 78. 48 multiplied by 40 multiplied by 39. Is it 74,880 centimeters? That's what happens when you enter both of them into the calculator. Now, what's the largest number of individual mobile phones that will fit into each large box? Ready? So each large box. Is that it's the large box divided by the volume of a large box divided by the volume of one mobile phone box? And did everybody get 120? That's provided it fits exactly in position, right? Which I think it does. Now, find the surface area of each large box. You ready for this? I'm going to go back to my diagram here. And we're going to do it like so. Ready? What's 32 times 30? 32 multiplied by 30? 960. Shh. That's another 32 by 30, which is another 960. We'll pause. What I'm going to do is 30 multiplied by 78. What's 30 multiplied by 78? Am I get 30 multiplied by 78 for me? 2,340, anybody? So that's that one there and that one there. Now, what's 32 multiplied by 78? which is the last side. 32 multiplied by 78, anybody? 2,486 and 96, thank you. 2,496 and another 2,496. Would you be so kind as to add all? Would you be so kind as to add all the sides together for me? And to get me an answer for box A. So you have to add up all the individual areas together. So it's, would you all agree it's 960 plus 960 plus 2340 plus 2340. And what's that last number you gave me again? 2496 and another 2496. 11,500 or 400? 592. Okay. Centimeters squared. Is that alright? Now guys, what's the area of this one here? See this one I'm shading in here? What do you think its size is? 40 by what? No, 48 is this one here. Let's start off with this one. What's 39 by 48? Anybody? 39 by 48.
1,872.
What?
1,872.
So 1872, is that okay? And that means this one's also 1872. Now, I think we can get this one, can't we? I think that's 40 by, would you agree it's 40 by 48? So what's 40 by 48? 1,920. 1,920. Shh. We haven't used the 40 and the 39 together yet, have we? So that is in fact 40 by 39. So what's 40 by 39? 1,500 and 1,560. Shh. Okay, guys. Now, shh. So here we go. 1,560, another 1,560. What's the next one? 1872. 1872. And what's the next one after that? 1920. Another 1920, yeah? Once when we add them all together. 10,704 centimeters squared. Is that right? Alright, now, what I want to know next is which one, least amount of cardboard. Which one has the least amount of cardboard? 10,704 centimeters squared. Now, guys, here's the deal. If you look at the board really quickly, it's measured in meters cubed. Would you agree with that? Now, a meter cubed is 1 meter multiplied by 1 meter. But 1 meter multiplied by 1 meter is the same as 100 centimeters multiplied by. And what is 100 times 100? So, as it turns out, 1 meter squared is equivalent of 10,000 centimeters squared. It's quite a tough question, to be fair to it. So what you actually have to do is you actually have to divide this answer by 10,000. So when you divide this answer by 10,000, what you get is, you get 1.0704 meters squared. And then you multiply that by 67 cents. What you get when you did that? Multiply by 67 cents. No, it's not 7,000. It's like 71 cents or something like that. Somebody do it out quickly. 71. 7, so 0.72, 717, so that'd be 72. Okay. Shh. Now, shh. Guys, the large cardboard box costs 72 cents to make. Is that okay? Actually, we'll keep it at 717. Is that okay? The smaller cardboard box, the larger cardboard box is 11592, which is 1.1592 when you divide it by 10,000. Multiply that by 0.67. So guys, can we multiply that out? What you get? What's 1.1592 multiplied by 0.67? So 777, okay? 6 what? 6, so it rounds up to 777. Alright guys. Now, please remember this is in euro. This one costs 71.7 cents. This one costs 77.7 cents. Which one's dearer? Which one's more expensive? So take them away from each other and guess what you get? 6 cents. You're saving 6 cents a box. And how many boxes are we making? 140 for how many months? 12 months. So multiply that out. So 140 boxes for 12 months. And you save 100 quid and 80 cents. That's how much money you're